from the West out of the National League East between the Miami Marlins and the Philadelphia Phillies. We've got an excellent matchup on our hands in this one. Two of the league's craftiest starters go head-to-head next. Aaron Nola gets the ball for Philadelphia in this one. Dan, any thoughts?
Hey, this guy's a fun guy to watch pitch. Not necessarily an overpowering guy. Has an ERA in the low threes. But one thing he knows how to do, he knows how to pitch, and he knows how to minimize damage. If you're going to have an ERA in the low threes...
So striding forward now, Clayton Barnes. Chance to cash in here, and don't be surprised if he does. Certainly known as one of the best clutch hitters in the sport today.
Get a good pitch. Here we go.
From the belt, kicks and deals.
Nope. Ball one.
A bit high there. A ball and no strikes. Dan, D-Row, these Phillies, as they begin play here today, they were losers last time out, but still in a decent groove as they'd won 4 of 5 prior to that.
Matty, we've seen some good baseball in the first 2 games of this set, and expect another close one here. Both of the first 2 games decided by 1 run.
You know, D-Row, when you get in these series like this, when 1 run means so much, you like to be able to be the team to score first. But both these games have been very close, and it's going to boil down to who gets the big hits in the 7th, 8th, and 9th inning.
If I'm the guy in the batter's box right here, I have to take a step out, adjust my batting gloves, take the pull side out of it, because that was 3 fastballs in a row.
Hey, he hangs it, you bang it, kid. Here you go.
Here's another 1-2. And it's fouled away. Runners at the corners here, nobody out.
Pitch, huh?
Grounded down the third baseline, but this is a foul ball as the count holds steady at 1-2.
Hey, let her rip right here.
He'll try again. 1-2. Now a fastball awfully close, but he doesn't get the call. It's 2-2 now.
Number 3 hole hitter up right now. Cleanup guy on deck. 2 ball, 2 strike count. I think pitcher wants to make something happen right here.
Hey, get your pitch up there. Let's go, kid.
And he'll finally just wear him down as this one swung on and missed for the first out. And here's how the visiting Miami Marlins will line up in this one. Who stands out to you, Danny?
Well, you better look out for that cleanup spot. He's having a solid year. With runners in scoring position, he's hitting over 300. That's not outstanding or anything, but he's consistent, and that's what I love watching about this guy. His game is so consistent.
Here's the center fielder, Odubel Herrera. First chance for him here after appearing as a pinch hitter in the game last night. The 1-2 pitch. It's on the ground out to second. And the 2-out threat will not come to pass as the inning is over. Phillies leave a couple. We are still scoreless. At the plate, Clayton Barnes, and he always poses a threat, of course. One of the true superstars in the game today.
One up. One time.
First pitch on its way. He's running. Hit on the ground out to short. Segura has it, and that's the second out. So digging in now, JT Realmuto. First time up, he went down looking.
Yeah, in today's game, certainly a little bit more that the dish to say did.
To short. Throw on to first gets him, and the side is retired. Phillies strand 1. They trail things here 2-0.
Hey, lucky
So striding in, Clayton
batter,
Barnes. And
number
here's an
23.
at-bat you don't want to miss. The pop is something to see. So will have to be dealt with carefully here.
Oh, there we go.
First pitch coming. Here it is. And he'll power in a fastball that time at 94 for strike one.
Oh, that's for sure going to be a pitch he wants back. You're not going to get many balls right in the wheelhouse from a top-level arm like this.
The 0-1 is a fastball low, and that evens the count at 1-1. Rohrabaugh at second. Lindsey on at first with two down. A little behind on that swing, and now he'll try to shorten up maybe and protect the plate. The 1-2 is a curveball taken low for a ball.
Well, that's what you want from your curveball on 1 and 2. You start it in the zone and let it break out of the zone where it can't be punished. Didn't get him to go after it, but the execution was nice.
And that's low, so a good eye there as he works the count back full.
Well, this has been a long inning already, and I know he doesn't want it to get any longer. I expect a challenge pitch right here.
The 3-2 pitch.
All right, hold on, right
and
here,
a
right
fastball
here, right here.
misses there, ball 4. And time will be called here as the pitching coach heads out to the mound and hopefully try and settle this guy down a bit. Stepping into the box, Alec Bond. No hits in 2 trips to the plate for him in the ball game.
Hey, come on, big guy, get your pitch.
Here's the 1-2. Try to bunt for a base hit here as he gets this one down. Throw on to first will be in time, and the Marlins can't cash in here, and that ends the inning. A couple of walks, but no damage. More of the show. Saturday baseball after this. Into the box, Cesar Hernandez. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up.
Hernandez.
Ground to short. Barnes scoop. Throw gets him, 2 down. For another shot now, Rhys Hoskins. He was retired after
Base and ignite a rally.
Hey, the object of the game is to pass the baton on the offensive side and give your...
Stepping into the box, Clayton Barnes.
23.
Off.
You can't allow this offense to get going right here. Leadoff man on doesn't kill us. Let's try and roll a double play right here. Let's execute a good pitch down and away. See if we can get a ground ball and rely on your defense a little bit.
1-1 the count now. Lindsey aboard here at first with nobody out. Oh, they have him looking awfully confused up there right now. It's 1-2. And a slider. Oh, got a favorable call on that one as that's the first out of the inning.
Now batting, the third baseman, Mike.
Ball sent back up the middle. Fielded cleanly. One there. Relay to first in time. And just like that, the side is retired. 5-3, the final score in this afternoon's game. The Philadelphia Phillies get their 20th home win this year. And we've got a pinch hitter into the on-deck circle now as he'll hit with a runner at second and nobody out.
Now batting, number 23.
A ball and no strikes.
Hey, drive him in for us. We need you. Here you go, kid. Nope.
And that one misses badly. It's ball 2.
Hey, your turn now. Keep it going. Come on. Hey, keep it going. Need you right now.
Outside, 3-0 now.
Hey, big moment. We need you. Here we go. Hey, keep it going right here. Keep it going.
Come set. Now the pitch. And he takes a pitch right down the middle.
Hey, drive him in. Need you right here.
Doesn't want any part of that cover, and it's full 3-2.
Right guy, right there. Need you here.
Crowd gets up for the 3-2. Swing and a miss, and they'll come all the way back from 3-0 to punch him out. Tyler Duffy is on to pitch out of the From Little Havana, just west of downtown Miami, we've got baseball from Marlins Park. Tonight it's Game 3 of this 4-game set between the Arizona Diamondbacks and the Miami Marlins. It's Marlins baseball on the show. Next. Caleb Smith gets the starting assignment for the Fish in this matchup. Dan Plesac, what's the word on him?
Play ball. Ball 4. Take the middle. 3. Hey, now. That's ball 4.
Coming to the plate now, Clayton Barnes, and he could give his guys an early lead if he can come through here.
Go. See it up. Let it fly.
First pitch of the at-bat. Pulls the string on that one. 1 strike. Well, guys, you take a look at this Diamondback squad as they begin play here tonight. They've been on the skids recently, losers in 7 of their last 9 ball games.
Matty, we've seen some good baseball in the first 2 games of this set, and expect another close one here. Both of the first 2 games decided by 1 run.
You know, Gabriel, when you get in these series like this, when 1 run means so much, you like to be able to be the team to score first, but both these games have been very close.
Stepping in, Clayton Barnes.
Number 23.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. And that's cut on and missed. 0-1. Still all zeros in the run column here in the 4th inning. Dan, does this continue, or does somebody score here?
I think this continues for a while, Matt. Both of these pitchers are throwing very well, throwing strikes, having good command of their off-speed pitches. This is going to be one of those low-scoring affairs.
Behind 0-2 now. Just off the outside that time, laid off for a ball.
Hey, drive that pitch. Oh, here we go.
And he lays off a pitch outside as they draw even at 2-2.
He's got him on the ropes at 2-2, but I don't think he'll try to out. with another curveball. He's seen it already a couple of times, so it's not going to surprise him anymore. The scoreless game, do anything you can to jumpstart your offense. With the speed of this guy on first, don't be surprised if he gets the green light here.
From the stretch, here's the pitch. Second in the first 4 innings, as that one will retire the side. Some of our nation's young minds and future leaders. Digging in now, Nick Ahmed. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up.
Nick Ahmed.
Slowly to the left side. Barnes. And an off-balance throw is in time as he takes one away. Wow. Up next for Arizona, Luke Weaver will start things out in their half of the 6th as they look to shake things up here for a lineup that, quite frankly, has been non-existent.
1-1-1. No doubt about that, Matt D.
Oh, and he can't pick it up. And a great job to stick with it here as he gets the first out of the inning.
Well, if you're going to bobble a ball, you have to hope it's when a guy is lumbering down the base.
Up next for Miami, Clayton Barnes.
Number 23.
Wait for your pitch up there.
He's set. Here it comes. Well located changeup on that one as it catches the black for a called strike.
It's your pitch, huh?
Now an off-speed pitch gets the outside. It's a called strike.
Hey, back-to-back, same pitch, same spot. Don't be shocked if he goes right back out there. If I'm a hitter, that's where I'm sitting. Everyone would think he wants to go somewhere else. He might go right exactly to the same spot.
Let it fly right here.
Oh, and he just carves him up there on 4 pitches. 1 gone. Striding in, Wilmer Flores. He was sat down on strikes in his last at-bat. On its way is pitch number 7. On the ground. B2. There's one. On to first. It's a double play as their woes continue. Now at the plate, Clayton Barnes. He comes in 0 for 2 thus far.
Oh, baby. Get your pitch up there.
Lays off 1-0.
Hey, let's not sugarcoat this. This is a huge half inning right here. They have to find a way to score a few runs. They do not want to face the closer needing 3 runs in the 9th. That means game over.
Marte is there now, and he has it. 2 gone. And this evening's ends at a 7-2 finish. Arizona came through late, taking the lead in the 8th to secure the victory.
Our final line.
And it would appear we'll see a pinch hitter here as he'll try to get something started with the bases empty and 2 away.
Now batting, number 23.
And this is just off the outside corner for a ball. 1-0. And he's a guy looking to break out in a big way. Hasn't been getting the results he or his club have been hoping for. Fastball, and that thing got up there at 95 miles an hour. A ball and a strike. And he lays off for a ball. 2-1. Some action out in the bullpen. Couple of right-handers starting to loosen up. And it's 2 balls and 2 strikes now.
I'm interested to watch this next pitch right here. He got a swing on a high fastball. I wonder if he's going to pull the old Plesac and climb the ladder.
Hard hit ball to short. Ahmed has it. And a close play at first, but he's called out and the side is retired. Tyler Duffy is on to pitch from the bull.
Hey, it took them an extra frame to do it, but hey, they're not going to complain as they lock up a nice.
A player is encouraged to keep developing his complementary skills.
First opened back in 2012. We're live inside the cavernous Marlins Park in Miami. Tonight, Game 2 of this 3-game series between the Colorado Rockies and the Miami Marlins. Number 26 attempts to climb the National League batting leaderboard. Next. Sandy Alcantara gets the ball for Miami in this one.
Play ball. 3. Out. 3.
Settling in now, Clayton Barnes, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one.
First up the bat is me. He's MVP.
First pitch on its way. Ball 1. Now, boys, we take a look at the Rockies' starting play here tonight. They come in looking to turn things around as they've dropped 2 straight.
Yeah, guys, dropping yesterday was a heartbreaker without question. But you know what? You find a way. You show up to the yard today, you get out of the cab, and you watch countless hours of video, and you try and formulate a game plan to get this back to 500. 1-1 to start the road trip, and you're moving in the right direction.
And he gets this fastball over. It's 2-1. Well, time to look at our umpires in this one. Behind the plate is Dave Lawrence.
Yeah, Dan, we got Dave Lawrence behind the dish tonight. One of the best in the game, I think. Consistent and well-respected, accurate strike zone.
D-Bro, you hit it right there. He makes you bring the ball over the plate. Will give a little bit off the strike zone. I think the one thing that's important that he does, he has the same strike zone in the first inning. You'll see that same strike zone in the ninth.
Here now the 2-2. Is laid off and the count runs full.
I wouldn't be surprised to see the runner moving here on that 3-2 pitch. With only one out, but this guy at the plate swings the bat really well. So it's likely he'll put the ball in play if it's a pitch worth swinging at.
Fouled away. Rorabaugh, the runner at first with 1 gone in the inning. Struck him out. Time now for a glance at the Marlins lineup card in this one. Mark, what's your take on him against one of the best starters in the game?
Well, Matt, this goes for both lines.
So coming to the plate, Clayton Barnes, 0 for 1 here in the early going. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Swung on and missed. It's 0-1.
These are huge innings for a team's morale. The pitcher wants to go out and throw that shutdown inning up and get the boys back swinging the bats again with a chance to capitalize and even extend this current lead.
Tying run at the plate, the 0-1. And they pitch out here, but nothing's going on. A runner on first with 2 away.
Let it rip right here. We need you.
1-2 as the changeup had him out in front there. Frozen on the fastball. Never had a chance, and the inning is over. Digging in to try it again. Trevor Story. He flew out in cushion. Standing in, Clayton Barnes. He's hoping to avoid the hat trick. He struck out in each of his first 2 plate appearances so far. Grounded up the first baseline. Murphy's got it. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. There's the fastball that gets the lower part of the zone, called for a strike.
Hey, this is a perfect opportunity for them to get on the board right now. Leadoff man has done his job, and now the middle of the order gets their shot at the plate.
Off the plate.
And in. It's a ball and a strike.
Well, he's thrown a lot of pitches in this one, but it's not like he's walking a bunch of guys. Only one free pass to this point, but they're still making him work really hard.
Fouled off. The 1-2. Ground ball to second. This could be two. Scooped up to second for one. Back to Murphy, not in time, and they'll get just the one out.
That was kind of a high degree of difficulty play that time. You see the off-balance throw to second base, and he couldn't get a lot on it, but they did get the out.
Now the 3-2 pitch. Runners going. Pulls this one in the air out to left. Giving chase is Dahl. He gets there, and that's the second out. And that'll bring in Garrett Cooper. And they're down to their final 4 outs here, Dan.
Yeah, it's not looking too good for them right now, Matt. They've got a significant hill to climb, but they've got to take it one bat at a time. A couple of guys get off.
And we'll have to leave it there as the play is made here to end the inning. And tonight's ends as a 3-0 shutout win. The Colorado Rockies led this game from the 3rd inning on and never wavered. So it would appear we'll have a pinch hitter coming on now with a runner at first and one gone.
Now batting, number 23.
Drops in a strike to start the at-bat. 0-1.
All right, come on now. One time. Let it fly.
0-1 count and the pitch. Now a fastball gets the upper part of the zone for strike 2. A couple of righties starting to loosen now in the bullpen. A ball and 2 strikes now.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
That's a stone cold take right there. Easily could have been rung up instead.
And nice and patient. Get your pitch.
Neither guy willing to give in, and the at-bat will continue.
Get your pitch up there. Come on now.
Hey, be patient. Pick one out and drive it, kid.
Here we go.
Still a ball and 2 strikes. The next 1-2 pitch. To 2 balls and 2 strikes now.
I don't blame the pitcher one bit for trying to get the chase right there. He's been fouling everything off. He's still got the entire arsenal open to him. So we'll see what pitch he comes with next.
The 2-2. He's at the knees and called strike 3.
Boy, he's having a hard time just putting the ball.
Ladies and gentlemen,
Austin Bryce
your
has been summoned from pitching and defense game. 2-1 the final score this afternoon. The Rockies. Summer sun is nearly set, and now it's time for baseball at Petco Park in San Diego. Tonight, the second of 3 to start the week between the Miami Marlins and the San Diego Padres. It's Padres baseball on the show, and it comes your way now. Number 25, an Ohio-born left-hander gets the starting nod. What's your take on him, Dan?
Hey, this guy's done a real good job on the year keeping the opponent's batting average down. Both righties and lefties coming into this.
Striding into the box, Clayton Barnes. He'll get to take his first cuts here. And it's fouled away. Guys, the swinging Friars as they take the field here tonight. Fair to say they're not playing their best baseball right now. Losers of 5 of their last 6.
Yeah, Matty, this definitely looks like a situation where somebody's going to have to call a team meeting. I don't know if it comes from a veteran or the manager decides to close the doors for a second, but this team has not played well. They find themselves losing lately. They lost the last game, and they're going to need a spark to get this thing turned around.
Here it comes. Swung on and missed, and that's the final out of the inning. First baseman Eric Hosmer is in. First chance for him here after appearing as a pinch hitter in the game last night. On a line to shortstop. And it got there so quickly the runner didn't get very far from the bag. They settled with just the 1 out. With a moment here in downtown San Diego, a look at the Padres starting lineup. Next to the plate for the Padres, number 25. And he's ready to take his first cuts.
Number 25.
Short, hit hard. And a high throw there, but a good recovery at first as he comes down with his foot on the bag, and the side is retired. 3 up, 3 down for San Diego. Now batting, Clayton Barnes. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up.
Yeah, Matty, big time K last time up, and it's been a tough series for him so far. You can tell he's just not seeing the ball off this team. Let's see if he can make an adjustment right here. You know, we saw these guys around the cage during batting practice, and they told us they were going to be aggressive. I think this is getting a little ridiculous.
Oh, and they've got him picked off. They slap the tag on him, and he is out at second base. Just 1 hit apiece for both of these clubs.
Hey, let it fly right here.
Swing and a miss, and he's quickly in the hole 0-2.
Hey, this boy ain't messing around right now. Attacking the zone, showing a lot of confidence in his stuff. He's got 2 quick outs, and now he's got this guy down 0-2.
Good job to spoil that one away, and he stays alive. And he'll try and tempt him with one in the dirt, but he'll hold back here. It's 1-2.
Hey, get a good one. Get a good piece on it, huh? Let's go.
Got him swinging, and that will end the inning. Now in the box, Franmil Reyes. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. And this is on the ground. 2 to second for 1. On to first as they get the double play to get him out of the inning. 1 hit's all they get. So runners at the corners with 2 gone. And standing in, here's the first baseman, Eric Hosmer. 0-2. Here it is. Hit hard on the ground is short. And the two-out threat will not come to pass as the inning is over. So a big moment here, and standing in, Clayton Barnes, as he's presented with the bases loaded situation in a tie ball game. Has a look, now the pitch. And this one's down off the shoe tops, 1-0.
2 walks in this inning already, so he can't expect to stay out there much longer if he puts somebody else on. We'll see if he can find it.
The 1-0. There's a fastball well off the plate for a ball.
We've seen him go down on strikes more than once in this game, so this has been a better approach by him at this at-bat. Much more patient, and he's gotten himself into a good hitter's count.
Popped him up. Hedges is there as he makes the catch, and they'll tightrope. Up next is Fernando Tatis Jr.
Not sure if this is a powerhouse pitching performance by both teams or but as we're moving late into this one, it's about something together to try to score a run.
And an off-balance throw is in time as he takes one away. Wow. So stepping in, Clayton Barnes. His last at-bat didn't go his way as he popped out in foul territory.
Yeah, we used to have a saying right here. You would stride to the plate for this AB trying to chop wood. Not in today's game. You just want to get your bat plane on the same path of the ball. Can't continue to swing under those elevated heaters.
Bases are empty, 1 man out. Slider, good 2-strike pitch, but it misses. 1-2.
It's a great job to lay off on that nasty slider right there. It's the toughest pitch. It was my toughest pitch to lay off of. I was always sitting fastball middle away, and when that slider came out, boy, did it look like a heater for a long time.
Well, everyone was treated to a really well-played ball game in this one, and the guy you see there turned in a particularly notable performance, so he's our top player of the game in this one.
San Diego Padres.
It's a typically... Stepping up to the plate, Clayton Barnes, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. Now the pitch. And here's a fastball called for strike 1. Guys, these Padres, as they take the field this afternoon, they do come in fresh off a victory last time out, but they've been giving ground in the division of late. They've won just twice in their last 7 games.
Hey, thanks, Matty. Hey, you know what, D-Roll? Try to get on a kind of a little mini winning streak here. Losing the first game of this series, winning game 2, and hopefully winning this series by pulling one out here today.
Yeah, Dan, they were able to shower that first loss off in the first game of this series and had a nice bounce-back game yesterday. Let's see if they can steal a series right here.
Top of the first, just underway at Petco Park. And they're working the outer half here, but that one's wide for ball 3. And, whoa, awfully close, but it's ball 4, according to Woody Keller.
Man, you hate to give up a 2-out walk to anybody, but especially to a speed demon like him. Good chance he's running here, and good luck trying to stop him.
The 1-2. Runners on the move for second. Swing and a miss, and that ends the inning. At the plate, Hunter Renfroe. And he comes in as a player to watch out for, hitting well over 300 on the season.
Renfroe.
Swung on and hit in the air to left. Barnes has a beat on it. He makes the play, and that'll end the inning. Ready now for the Marlins. Clayton Barnes. He drew a walk his first time up. He's set, and the pitch. First pitch fastball swung on and missed 0-1.
Yeah, Matty, he's very late on that first pitch. I got to think he was guessing off speed.
And it's quickly 0-2. Marlins are still on the lookout for their first hit of the ball game.
Come on, baby. See it up, drive it.
And a waste pitch there, 1-2.
0-2 pitch, not even close to the zone, and a fastball. might be an indication that he's going to start using some of his secondary pitches.
Curveball locks him up, strike 3, and that's the... Striding in once again, Franmil Reyes. He hit a big 3-run bomb in his first plate appearance.
And that's been the entire offense so far in this one. They've been shut down other than that.
Barnes is right there as he puts it away, no problem for the first down. Digging in, Hunter Renfroe. He flew out in his last at-bat.
Hunter Renfroe.
Hit in the air out toward left. Barnes has a read on it. Makes the play, and there are 2 gone now. So 2 are gone in the Padre fourth. And up steps the big bat of Fernando Tatis Jr. Now a swing, and he gets him to pop it up. And that'll get down for a base hit.
Relay.
Not in time, and he's in there with a double. Digging in once again, Clayton Barnes. He got called out on strikes his last time through.
And Matty, it was a pretty nasty breaking ball that buckled this guy. That has to be in the back of his mind as he walks to the plate right here. Has to protect against looking foolish again on the off speed.
And they won't get him to chase the curveball in the dirt that time, and it's 2-0 now.
That was one of the easiest takes he'll have all year, and it puts him in a great hitter's count. He's got to take advantage of this situation.
3-0 to him now.
Hey, nice and patient. Get yours.
3-0 pitch. A swing and a miss. That's the first strike. No runs, just 1 hit, and no errors in the game for the Marlins. Hit the other way out toward right field. Reyes is there, and he brings it in for the second out of the inning. Digging in, number 9 comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ball game.
Second baseman, number 9.
Pulls this one in the air out to left. Barnes is in his tracks now, and he puts it away for the first down. Now at the plate, Clayton Barnes. 2 away here in the 8th, and time's running out on him, Danny.
Yeah, they don't have a lot of outs left to work with, so it's time for someone to make something happen if they're going to get back into this thing.
He'll hold off on the slider to start the at-bat. It's ball 1.
This offense is going to have to find a way to get going. It's happened in the past. Every team goes through it where everyone seems to fall into a funk at the same time. Everyone needs to relax and not try and be the hero and just start getting the leadoff guy on.
No runs, 2 hits, and no errors in the game for the Marlins. And he fouls this one off.
Hey, find something you like up there.
Come on, guy. Get your pitch up, guy.
Ready with the 1 and 2. Too much dip on the sinker, laid off for a ball.
Come on now, 1 pitch right here.
Swung on and missed, and that's the final out of the inning. Now at the plate, number 9. Runner in scoring position with 2 gone. The 0-1 pitch. This is in the air out to left field. Barnes is under it, and the inning is over. 4-0 the score this afternoon. San Diego posted a 3-run first.
This manager looks to get his team's offense producing more consistently. A player receives a check-in from one of his coaches.
Great job today.
MLB The Show's coverage of Major League Baseball brings us to the great state of Florida and Marlins Park in Miami tonight. Trevor Richards gets the starting assignment for the Fish in this. So in now for Chicago, Daniel Descalso.
The second baseman, Daniel Descalso.
Here's the 0-2.
2-2.
Second. Oh, and it eats him up a bit. And a good effort as he's able to gather it in and make the play for the first out. With that, a look at the Cubbies' starting lineup. Dero, how do they lock up a series victory here on the road?
Matty, this lineup is built on one thing, and that's moving the ball over the fence. This is a station-to-station team. Not a lot of speed in this lineup, but they don't need much speed when they're moving traffic to both.
Coming to the plate now, Clayton Barnes. He'll get to take his first cuts here.
They see it, drive it. Let's go.
First pitch on its way.
Oh,
And he misses inside with that one, ball one. Well, guys, as we look at the Cubs coming into play here tonight, they've been playing better than 500 baseball of late, 5-3 in their last 8 games.
Yeah, Matty, this team has been playing really well right now. And this is case in point. Chance to jump out again to another 1-0 lead. They've really been doing that. They've been on the attack, early offensive, almost ambush-like.
And the throw is in time to get him to retire the side. One hit. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Clayton Barnes. He starts the inning, and Dan, they're down 6 in the early going, so what do they need to do to claw back into this thing?
Well, first of all, Matt, I think they need to start to get some base runners. It's hard to be patient when you're down by 6, but base runners are the key to getting back into this one.
Well above the letters with the fastball that time.
Hey, get a good one.
Down low, 2 balls and a strike.
All right, come on now, one time, let it fly.
Hey, get your pitch up there. Come on now.
A full count, 3 balls and 2 strikes. Liner towards second. Well, this will be taken in at second base. Good positioning for the first out. The next Cub up, David Bodie. He struck out swinging in his last trip to the plate.
Bodie.
Hey, no outs here.
The 1-2. Now,
2-2.
it's not all that hard out to second. One there. And the return throw is wide and not in time as it pulled him off the bag, and they'll settle for just the 1. Here's Jason Hayward now.
The left fielder, number 22, Jason Hayward.
The 2-2. Bouncer to the left side. Barnes. Glove. Throw in time, and the side is retired. Ready once again, Wilson Contreras. 2 hits in 3 at-bats for him in this one.
Wilson Contreras.
The 1-2.
2-2-2.
Little. Reined in. And he'll go the short way to retire the side. So 1 run on 1 hit, no errors, and a runner left. 9-1. Into the box now, Clayton Barnes. He's 0 for 2 thus far in this one. Now the first pitch here from Lester. And here's a called strike at the knees. Don't think he liked that one too much, but it's 0-1. Well, it's been a good outing so far, but he hasn't really racked up the strikeout totals that you might think, Dan.
Yeah, but for him, Matt, he's...
And the third baseman is there to make the catch, and the inning. Now to the plate, Clayton Barnes.
Number 23.
Let's go now, 1 time.
First offering on its way. Fastball in there for a called strike. As we near the end of this one, it's clear the long ball has played a big role in today's outcome. Dan, D-Row, what are your final thoughts on what we've seen?
Yeah, just non-competitive pitches in some big situations, Dan, and the offense took full advantage.
You know, D-Row, one of the things about pitching is you want to have location, and it was obvious in this one today that the pitchers weren't on point, and what happens when that happens? Hitters make you pay, and the long ball was a big part of this.
Come on, get there, get there.
Step on the bag for 1. Relay to first in time, and just like that. 8-3 tonight. Chicago jumped out to an early lead in the first and never looked back.
Here now is the final line score tonight. First for the victorious Chicago Cubs. 8 runs.
And it would appear we'll have a pinch hitter here to start things out in the bottom of the inning.
Leading off for the Marlins, the shortstop, number 23.
This is on the ground over to first. And an off-balance throw is in time as he takes one away. Wow. So the shutout, Adam Conley is on to pitch. 4-2 the final score today. The Chicago Cubs rode an important 6th inning. Just a few miles off the shores of Lake Michigan, we're at Miller Park in Milwaukee. Tonight it's the first of 4 between the Miami Marlins and the Milwaukee Brewers. Miami attempt to end a 6-game losing streak. Next. Corbin Burns, the California-born right-hander, is on the mound. Dan Plesac, what's the word on him? Digging in, Clayton Barnes. He comes in after a day of rest yesterday, so we'll see if it did him any good. And he throws the fastball by him here, 0-1. And guys, we take a look at the Brewers entering play here tonight. They come in playing reasonably well of late, though they have dropped their last 2 in a row.
Yeah, Matty, these players got in their cars today to drive to the stadium, focused on one thing. Not who was going to be the hero, just the fact that they needed a W. And that one of their teammates.
And we'll have to leave it there as this is strike 3, and that will Into the box now, Clayton Barnes, who looked to bounce back after striking out his last time up.
Yeah, he failed to pull the bat off his shoulder in that one, Matty. Down on 3 pitches, pretty much a wasted AB. This has to be a better effort.
And he won't bite at that one either. It's 2-0.
Hey, let it fly right here.
Now the 2-1 pitch. Popped him up. Pena moving to his left. He's got it, and there are 2 down now. So a runner in scoring position with 2 men gone. And up next will be the shortstop, Orlando Arcia. Round out to short. And the throw just does beat him at the bag, so the side is retired. And that brings up the left-handed hitting Travis Shaw. So far, 0 for 1 with a flyout. Here's the 0-1. On to short. This could be 2. Fielded cleanly. The second for 1. On to first as they get the double play to get him out of the inning. They certainly ready for another chance. Clayton Barnes, his last at-bat didn't go his way as he popped out in foul territory.
Yeah, he's got to make an adjustment. You could tell this guy's been struggling with the bat. In his hands. He's got a lot of frustration. He's gripping the bat too tight. He needs to relax, take a deep breath, and have a productive AB right here.
Fouled off wide at first, but boy, that had some zip on it.
Hey, nice and patient. Get your pitch.
The 1-1 home. Fouled off again, and now he's in a 1-2 hole.
Might have been cheating for another fastball, trying to get the head to that one early. Pitcher pulled the string with a nasty breaking ball and had him a little bit out in front.
Another one sent foul.
Back-to-back sliders away. Now I think you have to think about running something hard in. Not a good idea to throw a good hitter the same pitch 3 times in a row.
A little low. It's 2-2.
Tough to take a pitch like that right there, especially in a 1-2 count. You almost get in that auto swing mode. Great job to work the count back to even.
Now a changeup locks him up as he looks at strike 3 called. 1 away. Digging in now for the Brewers, Travis Shaw. He was a double play victim last time around.
Yeah, rolling into a 2-ball will eat at you for the rest of the game, at least, so you know he wants to make up for it right here.
On to second for the force out, and the side is retired. Milwaukee. Standing in, Clayton Barnes. He got called out on strikes his last time through.
Yeah, Matty, and hopefully he got it out of his system, especially now he's got to bear down. He gets the 2 strikes in this spot. Has to put the ball in play.
It's your pitch. Drive it deep. Here we go, baby.
Hey, get your pitch up there, kid. Let's go.
Nothing
now.
in 1 count. Here it comes. Oh, and you talk about a pitcher getting the benefit of the doubt. That's low, but called to strike anyway. Nothing in 2 now. Stays alive. Still 0-2. 0-2 once more. Is swung on and missed. He got him. So here's Matt Kemp now. He comes into this at-bat 0 for 2 with a hit by pitch.
Matt.
To short. Throw on to first takes care of Kemp as he's turned away for the second out.
Not a lot you can do with that pitch.
At the plate, Clayton Barnes.
Number 23.
A decent lead at second. Here's the pitch. Fouled away.
Good turn now. No one better.
Tries to shave the corner with that pitch, but it's 1-1.
You know,
right now.
something
Let's go,
to keep
kid.
in mind, they're really burning through that bullpen, and this is only the first game of the series. Definitely could have an impact on the rest of the series, and maybe even the whole week ahead.
Hey, your turn. Drop him in.
He's set, and the 2-1 pitch. He couldn't pull that one back as he clearly broke the plane to the plate, and that'll be ruled a strike. Fouled off.
Hey, right guy. No one better.
Here's another 2-2. Belted high and deep into right center. Kane going back to the track. On the warning track, he makes the catch. So 2 runs. So a runner at first now with nobody out. And coming up, the still dangerous outfielder, Matt Kemp.
Hey, infield, knock it down, knock it down.
Crowd gets up for the 3-2.
2-2.
Here's a little chopper up the middle. Scooped up. There's one. On to first, and that's the very last thing they needed at this point in the ball game, as there are quickly 2 away now. 4-2 the final score tonight. Julian Fernandez gets the win in relief, his 6th of the season. Milwaukee, Wisconsin on a Tuesday night at Miller Park. Tonight, the 2nd of 4 to begin the week between the Miami Marlins and the Milwaukee Brewers. Major League Baseball on the show starts now. Ulysses Chacin will be the man on the mound for the Brewers. What's your take on him, Dan?
Hey, his last one was good. I'm sure he'd like to pitch a little bit better. Was able to get into the 7th inning. Got a no decision in his last one. He needs to get off to a good start. Here to try to get him and the team in the win column.
Chacin steps into the windup. 0-1 on its way. And no swing, apparently. Ball 1.
1 strike.
Bases are empty here with 2 men out. High and deep to right center. And he will get there as he had to cover a lot of ground to make that. Ready now, Clayton Barnes. He flew out in his last at-bat.
Hey, we're still in the early stages in this one. They're only down by a couple of runs, but it's really key for this leadoff guy to try to get on and get a big inning started.
Swing and a miss on the slider, 0-1.
One strike.
Hey, drive it deep, Big Doc. Here we go.
Oh, he had him fooled there. No balls and 2 strikes.
Let's go, right here.
This is popped up. Number 30 over to his right. Looks it into his glove, and there's one gone. Leading off the inning, Clayton Barnes, as they'll look to get something going here and even this game up. And that's waved at and missed for strike 1.
You know, you don't face too many guys that have thrown a nasty splitter like he has today. He's had this lineup off balance all game with that pitch.
Swing and a miss on the slider, and he's quickly behind 0-2.
This guy's pitching really well in this one so far. You could just see he's awful confident, attacking the strike zone, and when he comes off the mound at the end of the inning, looks like he stepped in a big old bucket of sack.
Stepping in, Clayton Barnes, as he's got a chance to tie this ball game up with that equalizing run just 90 feet away at third. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Oh, might not have been where he was hoping to put that pitch, but he somehow gets a swing on it anyway. Strike 1. Fastball just misses. That's ball 1. The 1-1 is a slider that misses below the zone.
Hey, drive those guys in. Here we go.
Strike 2, swinging just out in front of the slider. And a wave and a miss on a ball that was way out of the strike zone. There are 2. Now at the plate, number 30. No hits in 3 tries so far. He's struck out once. The 0-1. In the air now out to left field. Barnes is underneath this one, and there's the second out of the inning. 4-1 finish in this evening's game. The Milwaukee Brewers seal up their 30th win at home on the season. And we're going to have a pinch hitter to start things out here in the top half of the inning.
Leading off for Miami, the shortstop, number 23.
Good off-speed pitch had him out in front for strike 1. And you see that average below the dreaded Mendoza line. Skied in the air to straightaway left. Kemp has a read on it, and that's the first out of the inning. Wei Chen enters to do the pitching. Tonight's game comes to an end. 5-1 the final score. The Brewers took the lead in the second inning and rode that until the very end.
The victorious Smokies, 3 runs.
So with a runner in scoring position at second base and 1 away in the inning, it would appear we'll have a pinch hitter here.
Hey, let her rip.
Now batting, number 23.
They see it.
First pitch hacking here, and that's the first strike. This year against right-handed pitching, Barnes brings a batting line of barely over 200, so there's certainly some room for improvement there.
Yeah, Matty, he's well aware of it. Runners in scoring position, that's where you need to be on your game. He's just expanded the zone entirely too much in these situations.
The 1-1. is in there for strike number 2. Barnes, a Minnesota-born ball player. He was a 17th round pick back in the draft of 2019.
Hey, this guy's got a chance to be an absolute steal.
All right,
Being
he's up.
drafted
He's
where he
up.
was,
Now, meanwhile, this ball's going to get through, and that's a base hit. Throw comes in quickly
Good
here,
job,
so
good
that'll
job.
hold that go-ahead run at third now with still only 1 away.
You know, D-Roll, the old school thinking sometimes is when you're going through a bad streak like this guy, any way you can get on a little jam shot, even though it wasn't pretty, maybe this could get this guy finally going.
yeah, I can't tell you how good that had to feel right there. There's moments where you slap that donut off your bat, you don't even want to walk to home plate. You're scuffling so bad.
Kemp has it, and I'd be surprised if they send the runner.
The right fielder, number 5, Rosel Herrera.
Hey, keep it going. Touch up for us right here.
Runner goes. Hit hard on the ground first, and he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is... So it's 2 runs on 4 base hits. No error.
They've taken care of business so far in the first half of this 4-game set, winning both and making it.
A coach challenges a player to continue to round out his game.
MLB The Show has baseball for you on a Saturday night in St. Louis, Missouri. Tonight, Game 2 of this 3-game weekend series between the Miami Marlins and the St. Louis Cardinals. Get ready for Cardinals baseball next. Austin Gomber will be towing the rubber for the Cardinals. What do you have for us on him, Danny?
One of the things that jumps out.
So striding forward now, Clayton Barnes. First chance for him here in the top of the first with nobody on. Here comes the first pitch. Didn't quite catch the zone there, ball 1. And fellas, we take a look at the Redbirds entering play here tonight. They're coming off a loss last time out, but they've been playing well, winners of 5 straight prior to that game.
Yeah, Matty, dropping their lap.
And we'll have to leave it there as the play is made here to end the inning. Miami down in order. The next to bat for St. Louis. Number 78. First trip to the plate for him in the ball game. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. Pulls this one in the air out to left. Barnes moves over. 2 gone. Now a moment here in St. Louis to look at the Cardinals starting lineup. Danny, any thoughts?
Well, if you're pitching, you better look out for Yadier Molina. He doesn't let the pressure of the big moment get to him. I love watching this guy hit in clutch situations. It's like he takes a deep breath and everything stops him.
Digging in for his second at-bat, Clayton Barnes. 0 for 1 here in the early going. Trying to hang a 0. Here's the pitch. A ball and no strikes. Dean, the runner at third. Maley over at second. Rorabaugh at first. 2 out in the inning. Slapped hard the opposite way, but a little unlucky there as it's hit right to him. Stepping up now, Paul DeYoung. 0 for
Now
1
batting,
for him here in this one.
Paul DeYoung.
The 2-2 pitch. Skied in the air to straightaway left. Barnes is there as he makes the catch, and they'll tightrope out of danger as he. So digging in now, Clayton Barnes. Third trip to the plate for him here tonight. 0 for 2 at this point. From the stretch. Swing and a ball hit out toward right center. Number 78 is there, and he has it for the out. So striding in, Clayton Barnes. He flew out in his last at-bat. And a high strike to begin the at-bat. It's 0-1. And that misses 1-1. Both teams with 6 hits so far. And this is low, ball 2. 2-1. Hard hit at third. And there's out number 2. Stepping in for the Cardinals, number 35. 3 at-bats for him in this one, all ending with him going down on strikes. Belted high in the air out to left. Barnes racing back at the track. On the warning track, he makes the catch. And the run is in to score from third.
Hey, talk about having a productive inning. You like to see that. You like to add on runs anytime you can. And the sac fly here gives their team the well, this one had its moments of drama and excitement. In the end, these guys came away with the victory and look on to the next one.
Afternoon baseball now on a lazy Sunday afternoon at Busch Stadium. At the plate, Clayton Barnes comes off an 0 for 4 in last night's ball game.
Come on, big guy, one time. Here you go.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch.
Nope. All right, great
Slider
take.
laid off for a ball. Dan Dero, we take a look at this Cardinals ball club as they enter play this afternoon. They're definitely in a nice stretch as they've won 6 of their last 7 ball games.
Yeah, Matty B. Hey, Dero, we're looking at a team playing some pretty good baseball.
And now he has some trouble with it in center. And the run will score as the Marlins have claimed the early 1-0 advantage.
Yeah, great job right
Boy,
there.
that has to feel good as a hitter, Dero. You get that base hit to give your team the lead. You have to feel good when you get down to first base.
Yeah, it's just a nice approach. You see him turn to his boys right there and get fired up with the dugout. 100%, not trying to do too much, able to quiet the moment down, center himself, and come through in a big spot.
The left fielder.
So now it'll be the 4-hole hitter, Gabby Guerrero, as we run you the numbers to see the splits between July and August. Pitch outside. The throw is there, and he's out trying to take second.
I think they're going to continue trying to apply pressure on this pitcher who has struggled. But
And that'll bring up the former top prospect, Harrison Bader. He's set to lead off the home half of the second. Softly hit to short. Backhanded. And the throw pulls the first baseman off the bag, and he'll reach it first. Stepping into the box, Clayton Barnes. He came through with an RBI single in his last at-bat.
Yeah, guys, everyone knows he's been slumping. Dan, you can certainly attest to this, only amassing a solid 1 hit in your entire career. But pressure's off now. Maybe he gets hot.
Ready with the 1-0 pitch. Fastball taken, but that gets the zone for a strike.
Hey, I don't mind that batter taking that strike right there. He's walked a couple people early in this game. Got to find out if he can find the zone. If he wants to walk them all in, we'll take it.
1-2 now as that's in there at the knees.
Hey, come on, let the big dog eat, buddy. Hey, let it fly up there, huh?
And a good take there. Close, but it's 2-2.
Hey, let's go, big fella.
Pereira on at first, nobody out. A swing and a miss on a ball way out of the zone, and there's one away. Got him with a good high fastball there. So that brings in the power-hitting middle infielder, Paul DeYoung.
Paul DeYoung.
The 1-2. Hit back up the middle. Barnes. And there are two away now. Into the box, Clayton Barnes. He looked to bounce back after striking out his last time up.
Yeah, and kind of shocked he got blown away with a fastball. You could tell he was late on that one. And we'll see if he tries to cheat to something this AB.
Pick one out and drive it, kid.
I'll tell you, if I'm on the hill, I'm throwing that changeup again. Didn't look like he picked it up very well out of his hand.
The 0-1 offering. Right there, and it's quickly 0-2 now. Two men are on with two men out.
Come on, big guy. What time? Here you go.
And a curveball swung on and missed, and a great call there as the inning is over. Ready for another shot now. Clayton Barnes.
No one better. Let's go.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. Grounded foul off to the right and over toward the dugout. Oh, 1 count. Here's the pitch. Below the zone, a swing and a miss.
This is going to be an interesting at bat. I think he has to be pitching for a strikeout here, so we'll see what kind of sequence he uses.
This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Bader is there, 2 gone. So a runner at first now with nobody out. And here now is the catcher, Yadier Molina.
I mean, Yadi, when he first broke on the scene, was a first and foremost. You can't say that anymore. I mean, he's evolved into a really, really nice offensive player.
Throw, got him, and that's a gorgeous play. Stepping into the box, Clayton Barnes. He flew out in his last at-bat. Now the pitch. First pitch fastball swung on and missed 0-1.
Come on now, get your pitch up there, kid.
And a pitch in the dirt as he lays off. It's 1-1. 1 out, nobody on.
Here we go.
And not a real good cut at that slider, and he's behind 1-2. Got him. And that's the 3rd time we've written a K next to his name in this one.
That's the 3rd time in this game.
Here's Marcell Ozuna. He got under one and popped out his last time up.
Ozuna.
Ball sent back up the middle. To his left. And that's the 2nd out.
Now batting, number 28.
Round out to short. Throw on to first, and so a big moment in the ball game here. Clayton Barnes, and he could very well get the intentional pass here, as that would set up a potential double play ball that might keep the game tied. 0-1 the count. And he lays off for ball one. Hit the other way out toward right field. Martinez has it in his tracks. 2 gone. Well, the lineup was clicking for him in this contest, and the man you see there was a major contributor. For that, from Little Havana, just west of downtown Miami, we've got baseball from Marlins Park. We've got an NL East contest tonight between the Pablo Lopez is ready to go as he'll be on the mound for the
3. That's ball 4. 3. Ball 4. Take the base.
set to get his evening at the plate started. Plate pass hits a base hit. And they'll have runners at the corners following the one-out single.
I mean, that had to feel amazing right there. I know it's only a single, but when you're walking to the plate and you're not even hitting your weight, to see that batting average go up had to put a smile on his face.
Come on now.
Standing in now, Gabby Guerrero, as the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike one. So, guys, these Nationals, as they enter play here tonight, they've been fairly punchless of late, losing last time out and, in fact, dropping 6 of their last 7.
Yeah, Matty V. And you know what, D-Roll, this is when you really get tested. They call it the dog days.
He's in there easily as the throw bounces on the way down. So he swipes second successfully, but you have to wonder now if that might actually end up taking the bat out of the hands of one of their better hitters.
Well, that's a good point, Matt, but I'd be a little surprised if that's the case. It's still early and the game is tied, so that would be a pretty cautious move to pitch around him here or just walk him flat out.
Here's a pop-up now. Rendon able to put it away, and that's out number 2. We have a moment here in Miami to take a look at the Marlins starting lineup. B-Row, what do you got on this lineup in the series opener?
You know, walking around the cage before BP, Matty, one thing jumped out at me. This team's last in runs, and when you look at the lineup, they are well aware of it. They don't want to create that clubhouse divide where it's pitching staff on one side of the room and offense on the other, and the pitchers feel like they have to be perfect all the time. This offense is better than this, and it has to start today.
Dig hard, you're scoring, go,
Rendon has a play. He's got it, and that'll get him out of the jam. Coming to the plate now, Clayton Barnes. He reached on a single in his first try. And this pitch just about saws him off as he can't get extended at all. It's strike 1.
Hey, have a rip like you can. Here you go.
And that's up in the zone a bit, but a called strike. 0-2.
Oh, that's for sure going to be a pitch he wants back. You're not going to get many balls right in the wheelhouse from a top-level arm like this.
Now here's a bouncing ball headed for Iglesias at short. And very quickly they're 2 gone to start the inning. Digging in now, Clayton Barnes. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time.
Yeah, Matty, expect this pitcher to try and get the same result as his last at bat right here. The double play is in order. Anything on the ground, the way this defense is, they could certainly roll 2.
And it's fouled away. Herrera gets his lead at first, nobody out.
Let it fly, let's go, right here.
And this misses the outside corner, so it's knotted up at 1-1.
A veteran hitter certainly knows when he's got wheels on first base, he's probably getting a fastball and he's probably getting it middle away. Might be a great time to get super aggressive.
1-2 now as that one's fouled off.
Hey, see it. Drive it like you can. Let's go. Hey, let her rip one time.
The 1-2 is swung on and missed. He got him.
Boy, that's really disappointing for a guy
Up next from Miami, Clayton Barnes. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up. First pitch coming. Here it is. There's the fastball that gets the lower part of the zone, called for a strike.
You like up there.
I had him reaching at thin air that time, and he's very quickly down 0-2.
Hey, I love the aggressiveness right here and wanting to be a hero. But this is where you got to tell yourself to relax a little bit. I had no coach tell me One time when the bases are loaded, just concern yourself with getting the guy in from third.
Here's the 1-2. Got him. So the damage winds up not being as bad as it could have been as they'll strand the bases low. Marlins get one. Stepping in, Clayton Barnes, and he's about as dangerous as they come. Without a doubt, he's one of the true icons in the sport today. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Just able to get a piece of that for strike one. Tying run at the plate, the 0-1. Taken, called, strike two, and now they're down to their final strike tonight.
Hey, from an offensive standpoint, you better get it ready. This guy is not throwing a ton of pitches. He's confident in his stuff. He is pounding the zone. He's got 2 quick outs. You better pull the trigger.
Fans on their feet in a 1-run ball game in the last of the 9th. Miami down to their last strike.
Let it fly right here. Drive it.
Has them down to their final strike. Here it comes. And he fouls this one off.
Here we go now. Come on now. One time.
Count remains at 0-2.
Hey, let it fly up there, Hunk.
2 quick strikes, and now the 0-2.
Count.
This one's outside. Quite a bit off the plate that time.
After multiple pitches were fouled off, it gets a little disappointing as a pitcher. So you think, say, I'm going to throw one way off the plate and see if he'll chase it. Didn't happen.
And tough fastball to lay off on 1 and 2, but he did, and it's 2-2 now.
One time.
Swing and a miss. He struck him out, and that'll do it here as the ball game is over. And it's a 4-3 finish in this evening's ball game. The Washington Nationals came through when it mattered in the 9th on the way to the win.
4 runs, 12 hits, 1 error. They left 10 men on base.
First open back in 2. Set. To get his evening at the plate started, Clayton Barnes. And it's been a real struggle for him with the bat so far this year, looking to get things turned around in a hurry. So, guys, these national as they interplay here tonight. They come in off a good victory last time out, but one that was just their second win in their last 8 tries. And there is our officiating crew in this one, calling balls and strikes, Mr. Freddie Ferguson.
Hey, D-Row, you better be ready to swing, particularly at that low pitch. Freddie Ferguson, low ball umpire.
Yeah, it makes it tough on the offense. I was a guy who liked the low ball, but that usually means those guys are susceptible to that slider in the dirt. You have to see the ball up, and this guy doesn't give you a chance. Now, this pitcher's feeling the flow right now. 2 outs in the first inning. He's got really nice mechanics working right now. Blew that fastball right by him.
And the count will be full.
Hey, let it rip one time.
The 3-2 pitch. Hot shot down the line. But this will get foul, so they'll do it again. 3-2. Now here's the check swing, and they appeal down to first. No swing, so that's ball 4. And next to the plate will be J.T. Little. First chance for him here after appearing as a pinch hitter in the game last night. Here comes the first pitch. And that misses inside 1-0.
Hey, nice and patient. Good pitch.
The 1-0. A swing and a miss. That's the first strike.
There's a called strike on a changeup, not a particularly good one. That changeup up in the zone like this oftentimes gets hit very hard. Was able to get away with it that time, but if he's going to be successful, he's going to need to get that changeup down in the zone around the knees.
He's set, and the 2-1 pitch. In there, now the throw. And he'll be tagged out at second base. Trying to... Striding in now for the Nats, Brian Dozier. He'll look to get something going here in this scoreless ball game. In there, strike 1. Guys, this Marlins ball club as they begin... Striding in, Victor Robles. And there's a look at his home and road splits so far this year.
Victor Robles
pulls this one in the air out to left. Moving under it, Barnes. 2 gone. And now for Washington, Kurt Suzuki. He did not play last night, but clearly back in the starting 9 for this one. Lifted in the air out towards left center. And he will get there to make the running play, and that will end the inning. Nothing across here this in now is Adam Eaton. 0 for 1 for him here in this one.
The center fielder.
Now the 1-1 pitch.
Eaton
is blasted out to left center. This one's deep and not coming back. Gone!
Wow, not every call is going to go your way. And there are some pitchers that pitchers think are pitchers' pitches, and you don't get that, and it puts you in a bad spot. And you can tell that it affects.
Now at the plate, Clayton Barnes. Chance to cash in here, and don't be surprised if he does. Certainly known as one of the best clutch hitters in the sport today.
Hey, you can do it. No one better. Let's go.
We've been at it for a while now, and if I had to walk away, there's no way that I'ma quit. On the contrary, I'm away. Cockpit, yeah, I got this. No other options. This is it.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. Oh, and an ugly swing there. It's 0-1.
I'll tell you, if I'm on the hill, I'm throwing that changeup again. Didn't look like he picked it up very well out of his hand.
Fastball called for strike 2.
He's attacking this hitter a lot more aggressively than he did the first time when he faced him and issued a walk. Coming right after him here.
And he'll try and tempt him with one in the dirt, but he'll hold back here. It's 1-2. Count still at 1-2.
Oh, baby. Get your pitch up there.
Slider whiffed on for strike 3. A great pitch to put an end to the inning.
So coming to the plate, Clayton Barnes. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Line toward the gap in left center. Dives, and he hangs on for the out. Wow.
Boy, that would look like a cinch extra base hit up.
Adam Eaton will stand in again as we take it back to earlier in the ball game. This one swing here has been the entire offense to this point, as this home run accounted for the only run they've tallied so far. Barnes is there to put it away, and the runner will be forced to retreat back to first. Settling in now, Clayton Barnes.
Number 24.
Come on, baby. Get your pitch up. Stay through it. Let's go.
Here comes the first pitch. Now a big fastball, and he's well behind it with the swing.
I can't imagine he was sitting on fastball at his neck right there. He is going to have to lower his sights if he's going to have any chance.
And he jumps at a changeup, a swing and a miss.
Come on, big guy. One time. Here you go. That's the ball.
Might have been looking to find that outside corner, but he couldn't quite get it there. It's 1-2.
Your pitch right here. Let's go, kid.
The 1-2 is a swing and a miss. That's strike 3.
Wow, that game flew by, but that's what happens when you get a well-pitched one-run game. Both hurlers battled, and it's almost a shame somebody had to lose this one.
So with a couple of men in scoring position and 2 gone, it looks like we'll see a pinch hitter in this spot.
Now batting, number 24.
You can do it.
A ball and no strikes. On the year, Barnes is below the Mendoza line. The batting average under 200, unfortunately.
Matty, he struggled against right-handed pitching all season long, but he just needs a few knocks today, maybe to get the confidence going. I don't think this is a norm for this ball player.
Timing just a tick off there as this one's fouled off to the right. Again, he sends it out of play.
Hey, get your pitch up there. Let's go, kid.
Move it right here. One time, kid.
Another 1-2 delivery. He got him. Lively fastball that time, and it put Medina will come on and make his 8-1 is the final score this afternoon. Washington jumped out to an early lead. Time for baseball on the show from the bank. Citizens Bank.
Let's play ball. 3.
In now, Clayton Barnes. He appeared as a pinch hitter in yesterday's contest.
Drive it. Let's go, kid.
From the stretch, here's the pitch. Here's a cold strike about thigh high, 0-1. These Phillies, as they enter play here tonight, fellas, they've been playing some pretty good baseball of late as they've won 6 of their last 8 games.
Yeah, Matty B. Hey, D-Roll, we're looking at a team that's playing some pretty good baseball right now. Through the first 5 games of this homestand, 4-1 and looking for some bigger and better things.
Yeah, we had a chance to sit down before the game after BP with the manager. He was really pleased with it.
And hold on there. That's not going to get him in there with the stolen base. With that, a look at the batting order for the Marlins. Dan, two men on. Two out, and that'll bring up the center fielder, Odubel Herrera. Played on the backhand, and the two-out threat will not come to pass as the inning. Digging in to try it again, Clayton Barnes. 0 for 1 for him here in this one.
All right,
He's set. Here it comes. Breaking ball that's cut on and missed for the first strike.
Good job of making him chase that pitch down below the strike zone. That's where you want to pitch when you're looking for the double play ball.
Nothing in one count. Here it comes. Set up away with the changeup, but it's 1-1.
Yeah, we need you right here.
The intent with that changeup away was one thing and one thing only. Get a double play ball. Nice job to lay off it at the plate, though.
Keeping it down here as it's to 1-2.
Offered at that breaking ball below the zone, and that's a tough one to spit on. But the key is recognizing it coming out of the pitcher's hand earlier and making sure that it goes up before it comes down. More likely to be a hanger when that's the case.
Hey, have a rip like you can. Here we go.
Fastball, strike 3 called as he couldn't pull the trigger, and there are 2 away.
It's never a good look to strike.
Digging in now for Philadelphia, Cesar Hernandez. 0 for 1 here in the early going. Comes set, the 0. Now this is on the ground to second. Is he going to get out of this? He is. They get the force at second base, and standing in, Clayton Barnes. He got called out on strikes his last time through.
Yeah, Matty, and hopefully he got it out of his system. Especially now, he's got to bear down. He gets the 2 strikes in this spot, has to put the ball in play. Back-to-back breaking balls. He just missed that one right there, fouling it away. Do not expect a third.
Come on now, one time, let it fly.
Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way. A swing, and he pops him up on the infield, and the infield fly rule will be in effect here. So next to the plate for the Phils, Brian Anderson, as we move past the halfway point in this one and begin the bottom of the 5th. Round is short. Throw just in time, and oh, that was awfully close. So the bases are empty with 1 man gone, and it'll be the pitcher up next, Aaron Nola. Rounded back up the middle. To his left, Barnes. And there's out number 2. Striding into the box, Clayton Barnes. He's got runners at the corners here with only 1 gone. And a called strike down in the zone, 0-1.
Hey, I don't have a problem with him taking a pitch right there. It's a good opportunity to see what he's got. Also a good opportunity to see if he's going to be pounding the strike zone.
And boy, big problems here to start this at-bat. It's 0-2 now.
After that swing, you just got to reset yourself. You still have a strike to work with, and you can't be thinking about how silly you just looked on that last pitch.
A ball and 2 strikes.
Big spot right here. That's a great pitch to try and see if you could get him to fish outside the zone. He's still in the driver's seat right now, and I'd expect something else to miss off the plate.
Struck him out. Struck him out again. Now in the box, JT Realmuto. A hit and 2 at-bats for him at this point in the ballgame.
Even though we're moving into the back end of this game, down by a couple of runs, you know that old slogan. They could certainly use that right now.
And the throw to first is in time, 1 gone. So stepping in, Clayton Barnes, a hat trick already to his credit in this one, so he's looking to avoid the dreaded golden sombrero here.
Hey, your turn right there. He's on the ropes. Let's go. Drive him in.
On the ground for Hernandez at second base. He's got it. And a close play at second, but the throw does beat him, and the side is retired. Digging in the switch. Hitter, Cesar Hernandez, leadoff man on base, and we'll see what they have in mind strategy-wise here. The ground to first. Can this be two? One there. Back to first, and a costly at-bat there as the possible tying run is erased on the double play.
Now batting, the left fielder, Nick.
Now a swing and a ground ball. This should do it. Throw to first is going to be in time to take care of him, and the Marlins have put an end to their 4-game slide as this ball game is over. A tight one, 7-6, the final score tonight. And we're going to have a pinch hitter to start things out here in the top half of the inning.
Hey, we're patient up there.
Leading off for the Marlins, the shortstop, number 24.
Now a check swing, but he holds up in time. Ball one. Still plenty to be desired in terms of batting average, down in the 180s entering play. 4 home runs and 22 RBIs. Looked like the fastball got away from him there. It's ball 2. Now some movement out in the Phillies bullpen as a lefty and a right-hander start to loosen. Line drive to left. And the pinch hitter is retired here, 1 away. Eliezer Hernandez gets the call.
Well, just an excellent job right here closing this one out. He just collected the first save of his career. Got to start somewhere.
MLB The Show has baseball for you. Under the now batting, Clayton Barnes. He's gone over his first 6 at-bats in the series so far.
Hey, here we go, big guy. Waiting for yours.
First pitch of the at-bat. Now this is slowly hit to short, probably too slowly to get to. And indeed, he won't look at second. He'll just flip it on over to first to take the sure out. And here's how the visiting Miami Marlins will line up in this one. And that'll bring up the Sacramento product, Rhys Hoskins. 2 hits and 8 tries for the series. Pulls this one in the air out to left. Barnes is right there as he'll put it away without much problem for the second out. With that, a look at the Phillies batting order in this one. Who stands out to you, Danny?
Well, Matt, one guy that's worth the price of admission, Andrew McCutchen. His batting average is on the rise right now. And if you look at his last...
Stepping up to the plate, Clayton Barnes. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. Oh, 1 count. Here's the pitch. 1-1.
Get a good one.
And he'll take a look at a strike on the inside corner. It's 1-2.
Let it fly.
You can tell this offense is getting frustrated, but this might be one you have to shower off. When a guy's locating like this, fastball at the knees and to both corners, it's going to be tough for them to do anything with it.
This one sinks low and a touch outside. It's a full count, 3-2.
Hey, drive that pitch,
JT Riddle will be next. And he lost him here on 3-2 as that pitch misses. It's ball 4.
Well, in a scoreless game, you want to do anything you can to jumpstart your offense. With the speed of this guy on first, don't be surprised if he gets the green light here.
Grounded softly to the right. Hoskins gathers it in. Segura for one. Throw across to first. Won't be in time, so he's aboard on the fielder's choice.
Well, he definitely rushed him.
Here's the center fielder, Odubel Herrera.
Now batting, center fielder, Odubel.
Hit high and deep out to straightaway left. Barnes going back on it, but he can't get it as it's off the wall. Now a long throw to third. Throw won't get him.
Dan, after that base hit right there, he's got a 6-game hitting streak going.
You know what? And this could lead him on to some bigger.
At the plate, Clayton Barnes.
Number 24.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. And he just keeps rolling along as he starts another batter out with strike one.
Hey, he's been able to pound that zone all night, working that outer half of the plate. That's why he's having so much success.
Ball one, taken just off the inside.
Hey, kids, see it. Drive it like you can. Let's go.
That's in there on the outer half. 1-2 now. The 1-2 is taken for ball two. Hit high and deep out to left field. And that one is gone. A solo shot here to left. Home run number 5 on the year. And with it, the Marlins are back even now at 1-1.
Well, you really can't blame the man on the mound. He single-handedly kept them in this thing. But with one swing of the bat, we're all knotted up. Things are official.
Trying to pick things up where we left off. Clayton Barnes.
Relax that bat, Matty D. We heard this guy's a good fastball hitter. He got a fastball and didn't miss it. We'll see if they pitch him a little bit differently this time and mix in some off-speed pitches.
1 run, 5 hits, and no errors in the game for the Marlins.
Pitch right here.
A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. But that'll hit off the wall in left center. And your go-ahead run is in there at second base as he's got himself a 2-out double.
Wow, he was willing that thing to get out of here. Would have given them the lead right here late in the game, but it ends up hitting off the wall, and he heads into second with an extra base hit. We'll see if the next man up can come through in the clutch here.
Next will be the cleanup hitter, J.T. Riddle. Runner in scoring position with 2 gone.
Your turn.
Hit on the ground to third. Anderson is up with it on to first, and this will remain a tie ball game as the inning is over. Riding in once again, Odubel Herrera. He reached on a fielder's choice previously. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Skied in the air to straightaway left. Barnes giving chase. He gets there to put and breaks for third. And he'll move up to third now. Runners at the corners here with 1 away.
Well, he had to track that one for a long time, and he did so while looking back over his shoulder. Not an easy play by any means, but they practice these all the time.
Clayton Barnes will stand in yet again as we flash you back to the middle innings. This was a turning point here. A solo home run that was really one of the key at-bats of the ball game to this point. First offering on its way. Popped him up. Real Muto over to his left, and that's the 3rd out. So it's 2 runs.
Hey, it took them an extra frame to do it, but hey, they're not going to complain as they lock up a nice road victory here in 10 innings.
Tonight's ball game comes to a close, 3-1 the final. Medina claims the win out of the pen, his first. Tyler Duffy hammers down the save, his 11th of the campaign. So that just about does it for Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Heidi Wackney, and our entire crew. I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, make your way over to theshownation.com.
The victorious Miami Marlins. 3 runs.
So with 2 away, we'll see him move to a pinch hitter as he'll go to work to try and drive in that run from second.
Now batting.
Come on, big guy.
Number 24.
Hey, don't be afraid. Let it fly. One time.
That's a ball.
Well below the knees, laid off on the changeup there.
Hey, see it. Drive it.
Brinson stands at second with 2 gone. Hit sharply on the ground to the left. And that's through into left field for a base hit. And he is safe at the plate as he just sneaks in there in time, and it's now a 7-4 game.
Everything done right, Dan, on both sides, the defensive side and the offensive side. To send him, and the outfielder made a strong, accurate throw, but that runner was safe.
No doubt about it. That's one of those where you got to be aggressive as a third base coach. You know the outfielder has a strong throwing arm.
Now
you're
batting.
taking a lot of things you're trying to get through a decision to send. A good send in a close play, but it all worked out.
Is well behind the play. That's an easy stolen base.
It was pretty obvious he would likely be on the move with 2 outs, and I'm sure the defense knew it too, but he has lightning speed and was able to take the bag anyways.
Maybe a little jumpy there as he swings through the fastball. Some action out in the bullpen. Couple of right-handers starting to loosen up.
All right, one time, right here.
Getting a few steps off a second there. Now the pitch. Slow little grounder left side. To his left, Anderson. And the off-balance throw gets him as Eliezer Hernandez enters to do the pitching.
Well, the tone was set for this game from the very first inning. They came out absolutely banging the ball around. It took
A skipper appeals to his players to demonstrate some resilience in how they finish a rough season.
MLB The Show's coverage of Major League Baseball brings us to the great state of Florida and Marlins Park in Miami tonight. Pablo Lopez, the right-hander from
Three.
set to get his evening at the plate started, Clayton Barnes. And it's been a real struggle for him with the bat so far this year, looking to get things turned around in a hurry.
All right, one time, right here.
First pitch on its way. Started to go down after it, and he couldn't hold back. It's strike one. These Phillies, as they enter play here tonight, fellas, they come in playing reasonably well of late, though they have dropped their last 2 in a row.
Yeah, guys.
And they got him.
Well, this game is still getting underway, so maybe he wasn't quite awake yet over there at first. Hate to have a guy picked off, but I guess it's better in the first than in the ninth.
Hey, you can do it. No one better. Let's go.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. A swinging strike, and now it's 0-2.
Hey, we're patient up there.
Hey, this boy ain't messing around right now. Attacking his zone, showing a lot of confidence in his stuff. He's got 2 quick outs, and now he's got this guy down 0-2.
And a check swing. Did he go around? No, says the first base umpire. It's ball 1. The 1-2. Popped him up. Hoskins on the move. He makes the catch. What a play on the run to end the inning. Digging in, JT Realmuto. He was hitless in yesterday's shutout loss, as were many of his teammates. Hit hard up the middle. The second for 1. On to first. Not in time, as the umpire was right there to make the call. Gene Segura standing in.
Now batting, shortstop.
He's ready. Here's the 0-2 pitch.
One.
To the left side. Barnes is there. Throw on to first. 2 gone. Digging in, Clayton Barnes.
Now batting,
ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Oh, had him chopping at that one. It's 0-1.
We're moving along in this one, heading into the middle innings. This guy continuing to pitch well, and one of the reasons why, first pitch strike ratio over 70% up to this point in this game.
Now the 1-1 pitch. Misses for the second ball.
Have a rip like you can. Here we go now, huh?
3-1 to the Marlins middle infielder.
Time for him to attack on the mound. He knows his team's struggling offensively. Don't mess around and try and nibble. Just be on the attack and let them beat you.
Swing and a miss. Good pitch, and it's full now. 3-2.
Offered at that breaking ball below the zone, and that's a tough one to spit on. But the key is recognizing it coming out of the pitcher's hand earlier and making sure that it goes up before it comes down. More likely to be a hanger when that's the case.
Now back to the top of the lineup. Stepping in, Gene Segura. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time.
Yeah, Matty, expect to try and get the same result as his last at bat. The play is in order. Anything on the ground, the way this defense is, they could certainly roll too.
That's one of the hardest double plays to turn.
And that'll bring up the Sacramento product, Rhys Hoskins. And we'll see what he can do here with a pair of runners on base and 2 gone here in the 5th. Drilled on the ground to short. Fielded cleanly. Throw on to first is in time, and the Phillies are turned away. They get nothing out of this situation as the inning is over. Ready now for the Marlins, Clayton Barnes.
Number 25.
Hey, get the pitch up there. Let's go, kid.
Here's the first pitch to him. Well behind that fastball. It's a swinging strike.
Case in point right there, Matty. We're seeing a trend, the north and south. A lot of pitchers working that elevated fastball and then breaking stuff off in the dirt. We used to see east-west, not the case anymore.
No runs, 3 hits, and no errors in the game for the Marlins. Taken off the outside as the breaking ball couldn't catch the corner.
Big spot right here. That's a great pitch to try and see if you could get him to fish outside the zone. He's still in the driver's seat right now, and I'd expect something else to miss off the plate.
The 1-2 is a breaking ball. They can't find the zone, and it's even at 2.
This is a huge pitch right here. I don't think he wants to go 3-2 and have those runners be in motion. Look for him to be aggressive with what he thinks is his best pitch right now.
Slider whiffed on for strike 3. A great pitch to put.
Now at the plate, Clayton Barnes. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up.
Yeah, he's got to put that one behind him, especially with runners in scoring position. Those punch outs will stick with you a little longer.
One pitch right here. Come on now.
Hey, you got it. No one better. Let's go.
That's over, but low. It's a ball and a strike. Dean on third. Rorabaugh on second. Lindsay on at first with 2 down. And he takes one off the inside corner for ball 2.
Well, when the pressure starts to intensify, it often feels like the strike zone gets harder and harder to hit. This is a big spot here.
Drilled right back up the middle. And this is going to get down for extra bases as that'll get 2 and possibly all 3 home. And the runner from second is in to score. Now a 5-0 lead.
And you know, this run might be the one that seals this thing for good. A 3-run deficit is tough enough to overcome, but a 5-run deficit feels like it might just be a little bit too much. They don't have many outs left to work with.
The 1-2. Runners off for second. Swing and a line drive.
All right, make a turn, make a turn.
And a leaping try there, but he comes up a bit short as this is into left center. A base hit. The tag, and he is out at third. And with that, the side is retired. So here's the cleanup hitter, Reese Hoskins. He was retired via the ground ball last time up. Back up the middle and in for a base hit.
Hey, this might be their best opportunity to at least get on the board. They've been struggling offensively, and they find themselves with 2 runners on board. Let's see if they can continue it.
Now batting.
Here's the center fielder, Odubel Herrera. It was a walk in his last trip. Here he comes on a ball and 2. Now this is slowly hit to short, probably too slowly to get to. And now this ball's going to wind up out of play, and that'll compound matters even further. Big spot here. First and second, 2 men gone, and that'll bring in the middle infielder, Gene Segura. Short. Throw to second for the force out, and the side is retired. Here's Bryce Harper now. No hits to this point.
Number 3, Bryce Harper.
Hit back up the middle. Oh, and he can't pick it up cleanly. And the recovery's too late as he's able to beat the throw to first. A 6-4 finish in tonight's affair. The Marlins capitalized on a huge 7th inning on the way to the win. From Little Havana, just west of downtown Miami, we've got baseball from Marlins Park. We've got an NL East contest tonight between the Philadelphia Phillies. Fernando Romero, the right-handed native of the Dominican Republic, will be the starter. Dan Plesac, what do you got?
You know, every pitcher comes out of spring training hoping they can make somewhere between 30 to 35 starts. This guy will be making start number 30 on the year. He's reliable, he's dependable, and he's been...
Well, the left fielder's on it, and that retires the side. So only 1 hit in the inning on the solo shot, but it's enough. Set to get his evening at the plate started, Clayton Barnes. And it's been a real struggle for him with the bat so far this year, looking to get things turned around in a hurry. These Phillies, as they enter play here tonight, fellas, they come off another loss last time out, and in fact, they've dropped 3 of their last 4.
Yeah, Matty, to expect to go through the course of a long season and just dominate every game, every team, is just a foolish thought process. You're going to have these little hiccups throughout the course of the season. I think they keep you honest and keep you real and keep you on the attack. Let's see if they fight today.
Hit pretty well out toward right center field. Herrera on the run, but he won't have a play. This is down and into the gap. He hit the corner and tries for third. And he'll get in there safely.
This is one park in the league that sees a lot of triples because of the way it's designed. And he adds another one, heading to third for the three-bagger.
Now at the plate, JT Riddle. And the Marlins looking for more in the game's opening frame.
JT Riddle.
Set to deal on a ball and 2 strikes. Hit to first. Hoskins grabs it cleanly. Throw to first is in time, but meanwhile the runner is in to score.
Really good job of putting the ball in play right there, even though it wasn't a base hit.
So striding in, Andrew McCutchen, as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield. Now McCutchen belts one, carrying well to left field. Gone!
Boy, when this guy gets in a groove, he can hit him, and when he hits him in bunches. Hit a home run in last night's game, and if they continue to pitch him on the outer part of the plate, look out, this guy's going to...
Coming to the plate now, Clayton Barnes. He scored after tripling in his first plate appearance. What's he got in store for us here?
Hopefully that triple is the kick he needed to get him out of this slump. Got to feel real good to hit one hard and be able to run like that.
Here's the first pitch to him. Pitch out. Nothing doing.
Come on, big guy.
And he misses again, 2-0.
That can be one of the downfalls of pitching out. It puts you behind in the count, and if you throw another ball, you're kind of in a difficult spot.
It's a high fly ball headed for the left field corner. If it stays fair, it's gone. Definitely had the distance, but it winds up a foul ball. Now we'll step off and fire to the bag. And he's back standing. Mesa stands at first with 1 out. And another snap throw to the bag, keeping particularly close tabs on him. Ball even at 2-2. Here now the 2-2. Timing just to tick off there as this one's fouled off to the right.
All right, come on now. One time. Let it fly. He's going.
There goes the runner. Pitch misses low. The throw down is going to be far too late. That's a stolen base.
Well, they threw over there multiple times thinking he was going to try to swipe that bag, so they were onto him, but he just waited it out and took off when he had the chance. Nice job of base running there.
Locked in a good battle. Here comes another one. Got him swinging. Chased it well out of the zone, and there are 2 gone.
Man, I love watching a pitcher that just rears back and blows smoke by a guy at the letters. That's the ultimate challenge pitch, and for me personally, watching hitters swing and miss.
Digging in once again, Cesar Hernandez. He's rolled into groundouts a couple of times already here in the ballgame. The 0-1 offering. Now a ball hit in the air, and this looks like it'll get him out of it. And he'll get there in plenty of time to put this one away, and that ends the inning. Phillies leave them loaded as they can't add to their 4-2 lead. Ready once again, Clayton Barnes, runner in scoring position with 2 gone.
Let it fly.
Has a look, now the pitch. And that misses ball 1. 2 out here and a runner at second.
Here we go now. Come on now, one time.
Hit on the ground down the first baseline, but a foul ball, 1-1. The 1-1 home. Misses down below the knee. Now this is driven out to deep right center. This could be trouble. And this one scoots all the way to the wall. As he arrives at second without a play, as they also push across a score to make it a 1-run game. So much of this game is situational hitting, guys. Nice job there.
Yeah, you've got to find a way to pick your teammates up when you're given the chance. And he doesn't try to do too much right here. He just takes what's there. Safely on second, and his buddy is high-fiving teammates in the dugout.
Ready on 0-2. Got him swinging, and that will end the inning. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Clayton Barnes. And their runners at the corners now. He's set and the pitch. Now a swing and a ground ball, but a foul ball here, 0-1.
Come on, big guy. Get your pitch, huh?
Hey, let her rip. One time.
Ready with the 0-1 pitch. Got him out on his front foot. It's 0-2.
With runners on base, 2 outs and 2 strikes, this is a big next pitch for both sides.
A swing and a miss as he chased with 2 strikes, and that will. Into the box now, Brian Anderson. A couple of singles to his credit thus far.
Brian Anderson.
Pulled high in the air out to left field. Barnes is right there, and he's got it for out number 2.
Up next for Philadelphia, the center fielder, Leori Garcia.
He takes it to the opposite field, high and deep to left. Barnes looking up, out of here, into the visitors' bullpen.
It's a 3-run lead now, and that doesn't exactly slam the door shut on this thing. Just more of the same from Craig Kimbrell. He comes out of the bullpen and fires a scoreless 9th inning to pick up the save. Business as usual from one of the best in the game.
So it would appear we'll have a hitter coming on now with a runner at first and 1 gone.
Now batting, number 25.
A bouncer up the middle. And that'll get through into center field for a base hit.
Well, D-Roll, there's another base hit making it first and second. They're piling up the hits on the day, but so far not many runs to show for it.
Yeah, definitely a few knocks in the cupboard makes you feel good, and the batting average goes up, but that doesn't help you win ball games. Somebody's got to come up with a nice AB with runners in scoring position.
And he misses ball 4, so now that potential tying run scoots up 90 feet to third base.
Now batting, first baseman, Garrett Cooper.
And this is swung on and missed. A huge out there as the bases will stay loaded with 2 away now.
I'm really impressed by that strikeout, and I'll tell you why. He should have gotten a call on the pitch before, and it looked like he got squeezed a little bit. In a bases-loaded situation, that can drive a guy.
And the second baseman is there to make the play, and that ends the inning. Nick Anderson has been summoned from the bullpen.
Just more of the same from Craig Kimbrell. He comes out of the bullpen and fires a scoreless ninth inning to pick up the save. Business as usual.
Tonight, we've got baseball from the banks of the Allegheny, PNC Park in Pittsburgh. Here it's the second of this three-game set. But Jameson Taillon is on the mound for game 2. Dan Plesac, what's the word on him?
Matt, this guy is a big...
Digging in, Clayton Barnes, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one.
All right, come on now. One time. Let it fly.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. In the air to straightaway right. Polanco has a read on it, and the inning is over. 2-3 go. And that'll bring in Adam Frazier. He went hitless last night in a game where his guys could push across only one score.
That's up. That's up. Up.
You got it. You got it. You got it.
Barnes is there, one away. Now a moment here at PNC to take a look at the Pirates lineup card in this one. Dan Plesac, who are you focused on?
Well, I think everyone should keep an eye on Gregory Polanco. He hit over 350 last month. Just consistent at bats all throughout the month. He was tough to pitch to, hitting good pitching and hit poor pitching as well. We'll see if he stays.
Elias Diaz the next to hit. And there's a look at his home and road splits so far this year.
Diaz.
Up. Barnes is under this one. And he will put it away to retire the side. So they go down without a whimper here. We'll go now to the top of the third. And we are tied 0-0. Into the box now, Clayton Barnes. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. First offering on its way. In there, no balls and a strike. Just one hit apiece for both of these clubs. Oh, and he's really getting the better of him now. It's strike 2.
This is what every pitcher likes to have. Another 0-2 count really puts the hitters on the defensive side in multiple ways. You can go fastball up. You can go breaking ball down. One of the keys getting ahead, and he's done a very good.
So the bases are loaded here with one man gone, and that'll bring up the pitcher, Jameson Taillon. The 0-1. Slowly hit to short, probably too slowly to second for 1, and a good save at first on the offline throw, so they just get to 1.
They couldn't turn the inning-ending double play. They just get the force out at second, and the runner scores from third.
He's ready. Here's the 0-2 pitch. Hit hard on the ground to short. And he'll go the short way to retire the side. Some more of the colorful characters here at the ballpark tonight. Back with more here on a 2. So the next to the plate for Pittsburgh, number 38, comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. The 1-2.
1-1-1.
Play to the right side of the infield. They'll whip this one to first in time, and that ends the inning. The Pirates are able to add on to their lead, and after a long dry spell, the good times are back again in the Steel City. Don't go anywhere. More Tuesday Night Baseball after this. Now to the plate, Clayton Barnes. He got called out on strikes his last time through.
Yeah, Matty, and he was locked up by a good fastball for strike 3 last time. I'm interested to see if they attack him the same way. Come at him with hard velo late or snap something off in the dirt to see if he'll fish. I'm surprised we're seeing so many late swings on fastballs. If there's one rule of thumb in the game, get to the heater.
Nope.
Way inside with that one. A pretty easy take there.
Hey,
Rorabaugh leads off first with a pair of outs in the inning.
Let's go.
No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike.
Hey, get a good one up there, huh?
And he struck him out, his 8th punch out of the ball game, and that one ends the inning for Miami. Up next for the Buccos, Kevin Kramer. He was punched out looking at strike 3 last time through.
Yeah, always frustrating to go down looking. Everybody does. You'll have a few ABs where you get completely fooled. Look for him to be up.
And the throw to first is there. The inning is over. No runs on a hit, no errors, and no one left. 8th inning coming up. It's the Pirates 5 and the Marlins nothing. Ready for another chance? Clayton Barnes. He comes to the plate as the last chance for his side. 2 out here in the 9th. First offering on its way. Strike 1 to start the at-bat. And now those that have stuck it out tonight come to their feet. And this will ricochet off of him on the mound. Throw on to first, and the ball game is over.
Yeah, and we knew he was in a groove from the first inning, and he just kept this thing rolling and rolling and rolling. They couldn't get anything going against him. A dominant performance with a complete game shutout.
And it would appear we'll see a pinch hitter here as he'll try to get something started with the bases empty and 2 away.
Nice and patient, one at a time.
Now batting, number 25.
Heading out towards shallow right. Polanco waits on it. And that's the 3rd out. So 3 runs. Tyler Mahle is on to pitch out of the bullpen in the bottom half of the.
Anytime you can win a game, let alone on the road, you have to feel really good about yourself. It's not easy going into that.
And we're going to have a pinch hitter to start things out here in the top half of the inning.
Leading off for the Marlins, the shortstop.
Swung on and missed for the first strike. Here's a guy who could use a 3 for 4. He's got that batting average still down in the 190s. 5 homers, 27 driven in. The windup and the 0-1. And a good job to lay off the fastball there close, but it's 1-1. And there's a fastball well off the plate inside.
Ball 3.
Easy take there as the off-speed pitch misses well inside.
I know this team has been struggling offensively, but here's a perfect situation with a 3-1 count. If you have a chance to do some damage, you know you're getting a guaranteed fastball.
Hit high and deep to right center. And the move to the pinch hitter will not pan out as that's taken in for the first out. Wei Yin Chen, the lefty standing 6 foot even, takes over.
Yeah, it's only been a week, but I guess it probably feels like a million years ago since they had their last win. But this 6-game losing streak is behind them now, so we'll see if they can string some W's together.
And we're going to have a pinch hitter to start things out here in the top half of the inning.
Leading off for the Marlins, the shortstop. Number 25.
Oh, forget about this one. Baba Booey. That one is out of here. This game is tied. So a solo shot here to left center field, and we are tied again.
Wow, that's a tough one. Certainly not the way you want to start your day as a relief pitcher, giving up a home run.
Medina is on to pitch out of the bullpen in the bottom half of the 8th.
Hey, it took them an extra frame to do it, but hey, they're not going to complain as they lock up a nice road victory here in 10 innings.
3-2 the finish in tonight's game. Tyler Duffy earns the victory out of the bullpen, his 5th. Julian Fernandez records the save, his 14th. So that's a wrap here tonight. For Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, and Heidi Watney, this is Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, find us on. And we're going to have a pinch hitter to start things out here in the top half of the inning.
Leading off for Miami, the shortstop. Number 25.
And he takes a pitch that's ruled a strike at the knees. Pretty liberal strike zone there. It's 0-1. And you see that average below the dreaded Mendoza line.
Up there, huh?
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. And a good idea to hold off on that swing. It's ball 1. The 1-1 home. Misses for the second ball.
Hey, kids, see it. Drive it like you can. Let's go.
See it, drive it.
Here now the 2-2. Is a swing and a miss. That's strike 3.
Nice job there taking care of the leadoff hitter via the strikeout. I'll tell you, in a one-run game, especially this late, getting that first guy in the inning is so important.
Austin Bryce gets the call from the pen to take over on the mound and start the...
Man, that was definitely a hard-earned victory, but that's what's going to make it even more satisfying. They take it in 12 innings.
First opened back in 2012. We're live inside the cavernous Marlins Park in Miami. Caleb Smith gets the starting assignment.
He's safe. And hit him. First base. Out. 3. He's out.
Set to get his evening at the plate started, Clayton Barnes. And it's been a real struggle for him with the bat so far this year, looking to get things turned around in a hurry. Edge of the zone that time taken and ruled a strike. Fellas, these Mets, as they enter play here tonight, they begin this series feeling pretty good about the way things have gone as they come in riding a 4-game winning streak.
Hey, thanks, Matt. You know what, D-Roy? You got to give this team a lot of credit. They're on the outside looking in on the postseason picture, but boy, they're playing out the string and they're playing out well. They're going to play this thing all the way to the end of the season.
You know, Dan, I can't speak for the pitcher side of it, but I have never been on a team, win, lose, or draw, whether I was going to the postseason or not, that had players that gave away at bats. You just will not see it at this level.
Working for the punch out and the offering. And he lays off it to even the count 2-2.
Yeah, doubled up on the slider away there. Got him to go after it before, so why not see if he'll offer at it again?
Let's go now, one time.
And a swing and a miss as they got him with the slider there, 2 away. Time now for a glance at the Marlins lineup card in this one. Danny, who stands out to you?
Well, Matt, I think the cleanup hitter might be the difference in this game. He had a 4-hit game his last game, and I love the fact that he's covering everything.
And that'll bring in the former top prospect, Ahmed Rosario. Into the windup. Here comes the 2-2 pitch. In the air now out to left field. Barnes is in his tracks now as he makes the catch for out number 2. Here's Yoenis Cespedes, and their runners at the corners now.
The center fielder, Yoenis Cespedes.
0-2. Here it is. Out in front as this is skied in the air to straightaway left. Barnes is there, and he'll put it away to retire the side. Mets forced to settle for one here in the inning. At the plate, Clayton Barnes, and he always poses a threat, of course. One of the true superstars in the game today.
Come on, big dog, get your pitch.
Here comes the first pitch.
Ball.
There's the sinker to start him out, missing down and away for ball one.
Hey, your pitch right now.
Hey, let it rip one time.
No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike.
Well, it's 2-1 now, and we
Hey,
haven't seen a
your pitch
fastball
right here.
from him in this at bat yet. As a hitter, you've probably got to sit on that right now.
Looked like he got fooled on the speed there. 2-2. Got him. And that's 8 strikeouts now for him in the ball game. Jeff McNeil will be the next to take a turn. It was a walk in his last trip. This is hit the other way out toward left field. Barnes moves over. He makes the play, and that'll end the inning. Mets strength. Standing in, Clayton Barnes, who looked to bounce back after striking out his last time up. And he got him out in front that time. Strike one.
I mean, this offense has struggled because they haven't been able to make the adjustment. He stayed staunch on the outer half, and these guys have not worked the ball the other way.
Slider, and he can't pull the trigger. 2 strikes.
Good breaking ball right there. Good hard slider. The count now 0-2. He's getting deep into the outing, but his slider is still staying sharp. He doesn't look at all like he's starting to tire. He looks as good now as he did early on in the game.
Got him to chase out of the zone. That ready now. Clayton Barnes, 4th trip to the plate now, and he's hitless to this point.
Yeah, he and his teammates have really been shut down by some very good pitching in this one. Been fun for a guy like me to watch.
1-0 the count. Swing and a miss. 1-1.
Don't kid yourself. He's well aware that he has the hat trick right now. And after that swinging strike, he's looking at the golden sombrero.
The slider up into the 90s there. It's 1-2.
Guys, I've been really impressed with him tonight. I mean, he's carving these guys up with all of his pitches.
On the ground, softly towards second. Off balance throw, but he couldn't get enough on it, so it'll be scored as an infield single. As we take a look at his numbers, a couple of things jump out at you.
And here's the thing from a pitcher's perspective. You look at this line and you think, wow, he's been sitting guys down all game long, and that's true. But on the flip side, his pitch count is up there. You have to wonder if he might be starting to get a little bit tired in this one.
Yeah, and in today's game, everyone seems to want to err on the side of caution in terms of pitch counts. And the runner back safely. Another look to first, and a dive, but he's back in there. First delivery to him on the way. Breaking ball that drops in for a strike. And there he goes towards second. Strike taken to throw. In time, and he is nailed at second. Next up from New York, Yoenis Cespedes. No hits in 3 tries so far. He's struck out once.
You know, Madden, every team has that one guy, and Yoenis Cespedes is that guy for the Mets. Completely changes that complexion of that Mets betting order.
And not the start they were hoping for, as the leadoff man is kept off base to start the ninth. So a big spot here, and stepping in, Clayton Barnes, as he'll look to get the ball into the outfield and bring home what would be the winning run from second base. Here's the first pitch. And a high strike to begin the at-bat. It's 0-1. Fastball misses inside. It's even at 1.
Hey, clutch up right here. Wait for a good one now.
One pitch is a curveball that misses, ball 2.
Here we go. Make something happen. Hey, keep it going. Clutch up for it.
There's a swing, and he sends a ball high in the air into left field. And that ball is gone. Santa Maria, game over. It's a 2-run shot to straightaway left, and none bigger than that one as this ball game is over.
Hey, when you get to extra innings, you're looking to piece together a rally or scratch any runs you can across the plate. But he says, hey, to heck with that. I'm going to do it with one swing of the bat. So a walk-off home run ends this thing in extras. That was fun.
We witnessed a close one here, but this man was a big factor in the outcome, so we're inclined to pencil him in as the top player of the game.
Well, when your one hit of the game is a home run and it ends up being a really critical one, you have to feel pretty good. It wasn't a huge day on the stat sheet, but it led his team to a win, and that's all you can hope for as a player.
Tonight's ball game comes to a close, 3-1 the final. Adam Conley wins his 4th game out of the bullpen this year. So that just about does it for Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Heidi Watney, and our entire crew. I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more... MLB The Show's coverage of Major League Baseball brings us to the great state of Florida and Marlins Park in Miami. We've got an NL East contest tonight between the New York Mets and the Miami Marlins. Going to be an interesting contrast in styles in this one, as one of baseball's hardest throwers goes head-to-head with a top finesse arm. Next, Pablo Lopez will be on the bump for Game 2 of the series. Dan Plesac, what's the word on him?
One of the things that jumps out if you look at that stat sheet, like very high whip coming into this start. One of the things he's going to have to do a much better job, keep traffic off the bases, keep the walks down, try to limit the amount of hits. He's had a rough go of that so far this year. Let's see if he can turn it around in this one.
Here comes the first pitch. Swing and a ball hit softly on the ground. But this is foul for the first strike. Fellas, these Mets, as they enter play here tonight, despite the loss last time out, they'd won 4 in a row, so they'd been on a nice little roll here.
Yeah, Matty, in this sport at this level, you have to find a way to be a little bit realistic. You're not going to win every ball game. So they lost last game. Fine. Let's find a way to execute today and get on the winning side.
So let's take a peek at our umpiring crew in this one. Behind the plate is Gary Simmons.
Dero, this Gary Simmons, he's the kind of umpire that pitchers really like to throw to.
Yeah, I'm okay with it, though, Dan. You want to go east-west, I'll make the adjustment. It's the north-south that'll kill you.
And this one runs a little too far in, ball 2.
Well, I think that's a great spot for that pitch in on the hands. It wasn't a strike, but if he can command the movement in there, he's going to be very effective in this one. Now the 2-1.
Now he gets on top of one here and chops it foul right at home plate. 2 out, nobody on. And another foul ball.
Hey, get your pitch up there, kid. Let's go now.
Into the windup. Here comes the 2-2 pitch. Pitch taken several inches below the zone, in fact. Gabby Guerrero would be next if they can keep this inning alive.
Come on now. One time right here.
Now the 3-2 pitch. Is a swing and a miss. That's strike 3. And inning in the books tonight. Still scoreless here on the show. Stepping in, Keon Broxton. He'll get to take his first cuts here.
Keon Broxton.
0-2. Here it comes. Ground ball sent back up the middle. And that's through into center. So the first 2 have reached here to start the second.
You know, D-Roll, the old school thinking sometimes is when you're going through a bad streak like this guy, any way you can get on a little jam shot, even though it wasn't pretty, maybe this could get this guy finally going.
Yeah, I can't tell you how good that had to feel right there. There's moments where you...
And that'll bring in the speedy Keon Broxton. 2 hits and 2 trips for him thus far.
Broxton.
Yeah, we got 1 out here.
Caught on the ground towards short. Barnes right. Throw not in time, and he beats it out for his 3rd hit tonight. Next for the Mets, Adeiny Echeverria. He singled his last time up.
Adeiny Echeverria.
Now the payoff pitch home. Sliced hard on the ground. And a backhanded reach at first, but he can't flag it down. And that runner will go no further than second as there are 2 aboard now.
Well, Dan, the sun goes down and this guy lights up right here. That's his 3rd knock of the night.
We talked about having a good night. 3 hits, and hey, he might have another at bat or 2 before this one ends.
The 2-2. Chopper up the middle. Reined in. There's one. Return throw is in time. How about that? They do turn 2, and it gets him out of the inning. So a good bounce-back inning here. So striding forward now, Clayton Barnes. And here's an at-bat you don't want to miss. The pop is something to see, so will have to be dealt with carefully here.
Wait for your pitch up there.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Didn't quite catch the zone there. Ball 1.
These are the moments in the game that can sway it one way or another. Why you get a W or a loss right here. Leadoff man on, heart of the order coming up. Guy out on the mound has got his work cut out for him.
Outside part of the plate, the changeup is in there.
Not too often you see a changeup come across at 88 miles an hour on the gun. Still effective when you're throwing a fastball in the high 90s, though.
A ball and 2 strikes now. Cooper aboard here at first with nobody out.
Hey, your pitch. Drive it deep, huh? Here you go.
Into center field. Line drive, base hit.
Can't fault the pitcher for going back-to-back changeups right there. First pitch, he swung through. Timing looked a little off, but he went back. The batter made the adjustment and was able to drive it for a base hit.
So here's the cleanup hitter for Miami, Gabby Guerrero. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. 0-1 count. Here's the pitch. This is line to left. Nimmo is there, and he'll bring this one in. Now at the plate, Alec Bond. He got called out on strikes his last time through.
Yeah, in today's game, certainly don't get completely reprimanded for too many strikeouts, but no one likes to go down looking. Expect him to be a little bit more aggressive at the dish this AB.
Broxton is there now, and he has it. 2 gone. Here's the German-born catcher, Bruce Maxwell. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. Pulled toward right center field.
Go hard.
And the 2-out threat will not come to pass as the inning is over. And here's the former first-round draft choice, Brandon Nimmo. Singled homer run in his last time up. 2-2. Ball grounded to short. This could be 2. 1 there. Relay to first in time. And just like that, this side is retired. So no runs or hits here. Digging in and looking for more, Clayton Barnes. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Fastball taken, but that gets the zone for a strike. We were expecting a pitcher's duel in this one, but it's turned into a bit of a lopsided contest so far. Lopez hasn't had his best stuff today.
Well, D-Row, this is a case of where it looks like the power pitcher is winning out this afternoon. Overpowering stuff from one side. On the other hand, a control pitcher that's having a rough go.
It goes to show you why everybody's so enamored with velocity. When you're a power guy, you can miss over the heart of the plate.
Stepping up now, Clayton Barnes. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up.
Yeah, and he didn't put up much of a fight either, Matty. Got to find a way. Can't go down 3 pitches. I don't care if you're staring at him or swinging at him. You have to find a way to make this pitcher work a little bit harder. I don't know how he got to that fastball right there. That looked like the old Tommy Hawk approach back in the 60s and 70s getting to that ball.
At the plate, Gabby Guerrero. 4th trip to the plate for him, and he's at risk of ending that nice hitting streak that he's put together.
Yeah, chances are it's on his mind, Matt, but you just have to let that get out of the way as best you can. You have to approach this at bat just like any other. Otherwise, you're just getting in your own way.
The 1-0 home. He's running. That's a strike to throw down. And no throw, in fact, as he'll just hang on to it.
That was about as easy as they come right there. Hard to say whether that'll be defensive indifference or a stolen base, but either way, he's into scoring position.
Here we go.
Now the 1-1 pitch. Runner goes.
Get dirty.
Third. Pitch outside, the throw. And no throw, in fact, as he'll just hang on to it.
Your pitch right here. Let's go, bud.
Swing, and he pops him up. Guillorme onto the grass. He tracks it down, and that will leave 1. They trail by double digits, 11-1.
Hey,
leading off for the Mets.
So digging in now, Luis Guillorme. He'll start things off in the top of the 9th as they look for a little insurance. No balls and 1 strike. Now to the plate, the pitcher, Jacob deGrom. It was a backwards K, a strikeout looking for him in his last at-bat.
Yeah, always frustrating to go down looking. Everybody does it. A few ABs where you get completely fooled. Be on the attack early in this at-bat.
On to first, and the throw goes right by him. 13-2 is the rather one-sided final tally. The New York Mets wrap out 19 hits.
33 minutes.
And it would appear we'll see a pinch hitter here as he'll try to get something started with the bases empty and 2 away.
Now batting, number 25.
And he gets ahead here with the fastball, strike 1. He'll enter play here with that average down in the low 200s. 7 homers and 30 RBIs. Swung on, and this ball is hammered. Forget about it. And gone. An absolute bomb. So a solo shot here to left center field. 8th home run on the season for him. As they get on the scoreboard here, it's 5-1.
Well, they're still down, but this homer right there might light a fire under the whole team. Give them a spark to climb back into this thing. We'll see if this gets him going.
Adam Conley come on now as he prepares to pitch in his 80th.
Well, that wasn't exactly a nail-biter, but it's always nice when you can get an offensive explosion like that and save your closer for another day.
35 minutes.
Comfortable victory.
From Little Havana, just west of downtown Miami, we've got baseball from Marlins Park. Today, Sandy Alcantara will be on the mound for Game 4. Dan Plesac, what do you got?
Hey, Matt, 5 full innings for this guy in his last one. You couldn't really consider that a powerhouse outing. He was able to get a no decision, but I'm sure he and the team are looking for a lot more in this one today.
Swing and a miss out in front of a changeup. These Mets fellas, as they take the field here today, they're definitely in a nice stretch as they've won 6 of their last 7 ball games.
Hey, thanks, Matt. You know what, D-Roy? You got to give this team a lot of credit. They're on the outside looking in on the postseason picture, but boy, they're playing out the string and they're playing out well. They're going to play this thing all the way to the end of the season.
You know, Dan, I can't speak for the pitcher.
Meanwhile, here the throw down to second is not in time, and it's a stolen base.
Hey, get a good one. Get a good piece on it, huh? Let's go.
I don't think he's going to triple up on changeup right there. He seemed to have gotten the timing down on that second one.
Up there.
Now another 1-2. On a line to shortstop, but the runner is back to avoid the double play. We have a moment here in Miami to take a look at the Marlins starting lineup. What's the word on them as they try to split the series, Mark?
Well, Matt, going into this, looking at both lineups, they're both hot right now and they can both swing the bats. We probably got a slugfest on our hands. What pitcher's going to make the big pitch? A big spot, execute something to get...
And that'll bring in the speedy Keon Broxton. Took an 0 for 4 in the victory last night. The 3-2 pitch. Broxton swings, and this is hit well to left. Gone!
Wow, that's what a pitcher gets for not putting what he thought was a bad call in the rearview mirror. I think he was still fuming and didn't get the pitch where he wanted it.
Digging in for his second at-bat, Clayton Barnes. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. First offering on its way. Swing and a liner. This one's down. It's the first hit for the Marlins, and it's going to be for extra bases. And he'll make it to second base now with 2 gone.
Everyone knows that this guy's numbers are not where he wants them to be so far this year, but you never know by that swing. He looked fluid and confident, driving that pitch for a double. We'll see if that gets him going a bit.
And that'll bring in Garrett Cooper, runner in scoring position with 2 gone.
The first baseman, Garrett Cooper.
3-2 pitch. He is swung on and missed. He got him on strikes. Danger averted following the 2-out double. Back into the box, Clayton Barnes. And Dan, I'm sure the starter on the mound would like to hit the rewind button on that last inning.
Oh, no doubt about that, Mac. That was a really rocky frame, but clearly not enough to chase him from this game. We'll see if he's still shaking a bit or if he's able to put this behind him.
And a changeup here misses off the corner to start him out. It's ball 1.
Not the ideal spot to be right here. 2-0 count on a real good hitter. Boy, you're going to have to make some really good pitches now.
The 2-0 on the way. Down low, and the plot thickens here. 3-0.
Great situation right here. Leading off the inning, you've got to find a way to get on base any way possible. But I don't like to take the aggression away from hitters. If it's in your zone, I want you swinging.
McNeil right there, and the off-balance throw gets him. Nice play for the out.
And this is not an easy play when you have to range to your right. He really didn't have a chance to get his feet set, so this is all arm. Nicely done.
Ready for another shot now. Clayton Barnes. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time.
Yeah, I understand that, Matty, but this guy's got burner wheels down the first base line. I don't think he even concerns himself with that. He has to put it on the ground. That's part of what makes him successful.
We're in the 7th inning now of a 4-3 ball game.
Hey, get your pitch, see through, Lon. Let's go.
Oh, and this one's driven the other way and deep to the corner. That one is out of here. This game is tied. A solo shot here to straightaway right field. Home run number 9 on the year, as that'll pull him even at 4 apiece.
Well, if I was the manager, I would tell my pitchers to work around this guy. I mean, he's hit 3 home runs against them in this series. What more do they need to see? 4, 5? Well, this one had its moments of drama and excitement. In the end, these guys came away with the victory and look on to the next one.
A 1-run finish today, 5-4 the final score. The Fish came through late, taking the lead in the 8th to secure the victory. Wei-Yin Chen gets the win in relief, his 6th of the season. Tyler Duffy closes the door for the save, his 17th on the year. So that just about does it for Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Heidi Watney, and our entire crew. I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, make your way over to theshownation.com.
Here now is our final line score for this afternoon. First, for the victorious Miami Marlins.
A coach admonishes a hitter about pitch selection. A player who lacks plate discipline will likely get dismantled by top-notch major league pitching.
Great job.